Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing elements of a story, theme, setting, characters, and events. Together, let's make learning English fun and easy. Do you like or enjoy reading or storytelling? You would have noticed that stories have four basic elements such as theme, settings, characters, and events. The theme is the main idea, could be a lesson or moral reflected in the story. The setting is the place and time where and when the story happens. The characters are the people, animals, or entities involved in the story. Events are the series or sequence of events, beginning, middle, and ending. Learning Task 1. Read the statements below and choose the letters of the correct answers. It tells the happening occurrence of the story in a logical order. The answer is letter D. Events. It refers not only to the physical location but also the time the action takes place. The answer is letter A. Setting. It refers to any person, animal, or figure represented in a literary work. The answer is letter C. Character. It is the part of the story that usually sets where the problem is resolved. The answer is letter C. Ending. Which of the following elements pertains to the lesson or moral in the story? The answer is letter B. Theme. The ants and the grasshopper. One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling around in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer. When a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. "What?" cried the ants in surprise. "Haven't you stored anything away from the winter? What in the world were you doing all last summer?" "I didn't have time to store up any food," whined the grasshopper. "I was so busy making music that before I knew it, the summer was gone." The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. "Making music, were you?" they cried. "Very well. Now dance." And they turned their back on the grasshopper and went on with their work. Learning Task 2. From the story entitled The Ants and the Grasshopper, copy and complete the graphic organizer. The Ants and the Grasshopper. The theme of the story: be responsible and save for your future needs. The characters: ant and grasshopper. The setting: place, in the field. The time: one bright day in late autumn. Events: beginning. One bright day in the late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer. The middle: When a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. Ending, the ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust, and they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on with their work. Learning Task 3. Draw a circle if you agree with the statement and a box if you do not. Reading stories will teach us lessons in life. This is circle. Characters' actions do not affect the development of events. This is square. The setting shows us the place and the time in the story. This is circle. Characters are usually introduced at the beginning of the story. This is circle. Problems in stories are usually solved at the beginning part. This is square. Learning Task 4. Using the story, the ants and the grasshopper, write down the events in their correct sequence. Use the guide below. Event 1. Ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer. Event 2. When a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. Event 3. The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust, and they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on with their work. Learning Task 5. Study and complete the word puzzle about the elements of the story. Number 1, we need T, H, E, M, E. This is theme. Number 2, S, E, T, T, I, N, G for setting. Number 3, C, H, A, R, A, C, T, E, R, S for characters. Number 4, E, V, E, N, T, and S for events. Thank you for watching. Till our next English lesson. Goodbye!